So last time we have talked about the Intel Core, but what about their cousin Celeron and Pentium? These are different codes. Is this the nuclear code? Well, you came to the right place. Welcome to Techplained. Hello everyone, and today I'll once again talk about the naming scheme of your beloved Intel processors, this time for Celerons and Pentiums. In this video, you'll learn all about those Intel processors, from the basics, numbers, and letters. Without further ado, let's start. Okay, let's start with the lower tier Celeron. This class of chips are the lowest and cheapest out of the bunch, and usually used for low-end budget computers. With that, you should expect the performance to be good enough for light tasks like web browsing or office works. However, since Celeron doesn't have hyper-threading, don't expect it to do some heavy multitasking. Now, when it comes to naming, it becomes a bit complicated. Some Celerons will not have any letters at the front with only a 3-digit code, while others will start with the letter N, J, and G, with G being the highest, followed by a 4-digit code and sometimes a letter. As you guessed it, the higher the number, the higher class or performance it is. Now for the letters, we have talked about it in the last video, but here's some letters that you might see. The letters E means that the chip is embedded, U meaning ultra low power, while T means it's power optimized. Alright, what about Pentium? Well, Pentium, as you guessed it, is a higher class CPU compared to Celeron, but still below the Core series. Being a higher class, it means that it's more expensive, but you of course get a better performance thanks to its hyper-threading and some extra features. So you can expect to do some heavier tasks like multitasking or even gaming. Now, just like Celeron, the naming scheme is confusing. As of now, there are two versions, the gold and silver. And here's where it's a little tricky. The gold Pentiums are pretty identical to the Core counterpart, as it's mostly a rebranded Core. But for the silver, it's a whole different class, as it is usually used for low-end mobile devices designed for power efficiency using a completely different architecture. And for the numbers and letters, the silver got a single letter starting with N or J being higher, followed by a 4-digit code with no letters, while the gold usually start with G and then followed by some numbers and letters, which the meaning of those I have talked about earlier. So, what do you think about this naming scheme? Is it easy to understand? Let me know in the comments. Alright, that's all the knowledge for today. I hope this video can help you understand more about Intel's naming scheme for Celeron and Pentium. So this is the end of this video. Thanks for watching and hit that like button. Don't forget to come back next week for more knowledge about tech and subscribe so you won't miss it. Cool. Peace out.